Hey guys, welcome back to Brighter Folks. Today we're taking a look at one of those 301 game systems that you can pick up at Walmart. This is where I actually picked this one up. It's the Data East Classics Collection. Made by a company called My Arcade, and it's called the Pixel Player. This particular one is red. It says on the box there's over 300 games, and I would say there's maybe about 6 of the actual Data East classics. Data East being a very cool video game company back from the 90s and 80s that a lot of the games that you used to play on NES and at the arcades were from Data East. So there's a little bit of a retro feel to the system. For anybody who grew up with some of those older games, you might be familiar with some of the titles. Now, it is an 8-bit game system. It says it has a front speaker with volume control, 3.5mm headphone jack, and it's powered by either 4 AA batteries or micro USB. So I'm gonna unbox it, power it up, and then we're gonna take a look at the games and see if this was worth $29.99, which is what I paid for it at Walmart. Again, this is the first look at the Pixel Player from My Arcade, and let's unbox this thing and actually play some games. Okay guys, so we're going to unbox the Data East Classics Pixel Player. As you can see, it's inside the box there. And I've gone ahead and cut the tape so that we can get this out. I can never get these boxes to open the way that makes things easy for an unboxing. But here we go. So there we go. And what's in the box here? So we got some instructions, and I think there's something else in there. I think there's a little clip or something's in there. I don't know what that is. That's about all that was in the box. Actually, that's the holder that was on the top of the box. So we got the Pixel Player user guide. So we gotta take a look at that. And let's get this out of the package here. Okay, so it's kind of cool. It's easy to hold. The buttons feel pretty nice. And what else do we have at the top? So we have an AV out, an aux out for sound. I'm not sure exactly what that button does. Another little button here that I'm not sure what we do with. There's the micro USB plug and to power it on. So we're going to do that. We're going to get it going and try out the games and tell you what to expect if you pick up an 8-bit gaming system from My Arcade, the Pixel Player. Okay guys, so instead of putting 3 AA batteries, I've connected it to a USB, micro USB connector, and see how that goes. I just got to rip off the protective screen here, which is easier said than done. So let's get this baby off. Oh, I love doing that. Okay, nice shiny screen under there, and the moment of truth. Let's power it on. Okay, so just quickly going through the list. All the Data East games seem to be at the top. There are some games I've never heard of. I've seen this game, Curly Monkey, on other 8-bit systems like this. So just as I expected, most of the games, other than the Data East games, are all filler games that they seem to throw on to these 301 systems. So you probably won't be familiar with any of these games. Not saying that they're not fun, but it's probably not... Yeah. Well, other than the Data East games, I don't know any of these games. So now if I want to get back to the top here, let's see, let's scroll back. I'm just going to scroll back to the top and we'll actually get one of the Data East games going. Okay, so I've hit the reset button here, and I'm going to pick Bad Dudes, which was the main game that comes on this system. So I guess you hit start there. And the display is not bad. It's pretty big for what it is. Let's see how Bad Dudes comes up on here. So it looks like it's like the NES version of the game, which is kind of interesting because I wonder if there's an emulator inside this gaming system that maybe you can hack and add more games to. I didn't see a way to add a micro SD card, but it does have the micro USB port that you can maybe use an adapter for a USB stick or something. I don't know. Controls are not bad. So if you remember Bad Dudes, it's sort of like Double Dragon. A platform beat 'em up kind of game. There's something. Well, can I pick this thing up? So controls are not bad. You can easily see this game clearly. But I have to admit, this is probably not what I was expecting. I was expecting there to be at least a few other games from Data East that weren't on the box, but other than the 6 games that I mentioned before, it is what it is. So some of the games that you get on the system from Data East would be Bad Dudes, Burger Time, Joe and Mac, Heavy Barrel, Breakthrough, and Karate Champion. And I think there was another shootout game. I think there's actually 8 in total, but it's just showing 6 on the box there. So hey guys, I've taken about an hour now to go through the system, look at some of the games that were on here, figure out the button layout, just kind of playing around with the system. And I'm disappointed because they put out these systems, so it's the Data East Classic Collection with 300 games. So out of those 300 games, about 8 of them are Data East games. The rest are crap. They're pure crap. There's maybe a few games on there that you would play, but some of these games I've seen on other systems. So it seems like they just take some of these games and keep putting on other systems to fill up the list and sell these systems. And the takeaway is that the first few games are like the brand name games that you would be interested in, and then the rest are just crap games to fill up the system. As far as the actual console goes, the screen is great. It was bright. I like the buttons. It's a little bit plasticky, but it's not bad overall. So I actually figured out that the plus and the minus symbol here were the volume control, and I have it plugged into a micro USB cord because it takes 4 AAA batteries, and these plastic covers were kind of a pain to get off, so I just didn't even bother putting batteries in it, just plugged it in. So my take on the 8-bit gaming system from my arcade called the Pixel Player is skip it. Don't buy it. It's really not worth your $29.99. If you like some of the Data East games, you probably could find them on like the Nintendo store and download for your Nintendo DS or Switch. You might even go a different route and find them online somewhere. Who knows what you guys are going to do. But as far as the system goes, it's not worth $29.95. I don't even know like if you're a retro gamer, you probably know where to find these games, and you wouldn't need to buy this system. If you're a collector, like there are people that collect handheld games, then fine, yes, this is a nice little piece of collector gaming. You know, you have a nice little package here, it looks great. So yes, it's definitely something that could be nice to collect. But for everyday gaming, you're better suited with other systems, and you know what, just spend the money and get a Nintendo DS for $100 and buy games that are actually a lot more fun to play than these games. So I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs down. Stay away from the 8-bit gaming system from my arcade. And if you guys have any questions or comments about this system or any other tech that we review on the channel, leave it in the comment down below. And don't forget, hey, don't forget, everybody out there listening, I need you guys to huddle in, huddle in. Like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to grow the channel. We're trying to get more stuff. And able to, like, this is actually purchased with my own money. It's not sponsored or anything like that. But in order for us to get this channel to the level where we can buy more stuff and do more reviews and stuff like that, we need your support. So if you guys could just hit that like button and share and subscribe, it helps the channel and it helps us get more stuff to take a look at. So enjoy the day, and we'll see you guys next time on Brighter Folks. Have a good one. See you guys.